Spartans, families, parents, friends. This is Ms. Vasquez, the proud principal of Brookhurst Junior High. It is my honor to be here with you tonight and to welcome you to the award ceremony for our AVID program. I want you to know that we miss you and we hope that you are doing well at home and that you're keeping yourself and your family safe. With that, it is my pleasure to introduce to you our very own Ms. Biddle. Take it away.
And I have been subbing for Miss Karen Thomas this year, and I'd like to say thank you to everybody for being so kind and welcoming. Our team has the following awards that we would like to present. For Carmen Gonzalez, she gets a Most Improved award for her improvement in reading. For Dora Jimenez, for her avid love of reading, she gets an Excellence in English. Rafael Lobato for Excellence in Math for his improved math skills. Ariana Mendoza, Excellence in Character for overcoming obstacles and always having a positive outlook on everything, and for her very lovely, charming, and friendly personality. Marisol Napoleon, Most Improved for her grades as well as her public speaking. Jason Nino for Excellence in Character. All around, he's very helpful. He's very focused. He's got great leadership qualities. And for Jennifer Quintero, her overall excellence, just being a great student and focused and determined and very helpful. Tatum Richardson has Most Improved. She's also improved her grades as well as her speaking in class. And Omar Torres for Excellence in Character for being very friendly. He's very well liked among his peers. He's very outgoing. Very helpful, good leadership qualities as well. So we would like to say thank you, and on to the next. We appreciate your kids. They're great.
Go.
Good evening. My name is Mrs. Manville, and I teach AVID Excel 7 and AVID Excel 8. I have several students that I'd like to recognize this evening, both for Student of the Year and for Most Improved Student. I'll start with AVID Excel 7. These students have consistently high grades, ask good questions, and collaborate well with their classmates and with their AVID tutors. The AVID Excel 7 Students of the Year are Yurisa Hernandez, Angelo Soriano, and Jaylyn Romero. Thank you for all of your hard work, and I look forward to working with you all next year. The Most Improved AVID Excel student is Jasmine Pineda. And again, thank you for all of your hard work. You consistently improved over the course of the year, and I also look forward to having you in my class next year. Now, these next students I've had for 2 years, and I wanted to take the opportunity to say a little bit more about them. These are for my AVID Excel 8 students. These students have maintained a consistently high GPA over the course of 7th and 8th grade. They've collaborated very well with their classmates and their AVID tutors also. But I have a couple of students that I would like to say a little bit more about. The first student, so that's why I have this here. The first student loves to serve her community. Through her leadership, her team made 80 goodie bags for sick kids at Chalk, both last year and this year at Christmas time. She wanted to do even more this year, and before COVID-19 quarantine, made plans to advertise to all Brookhurst students to support her team's efforts in providing toys and other goodies for Chalk kids at Easter time. When she knew that she couldn't continue the project because of quarantine, she decided to work on creating masks instead for the nurses at Chalk. She worked with her grandma on that, which was also a privilege for her. She will soon be sending those masks to chalk nurses. I will always appreciate her servant's heart, getting a little emotional, and I know she will continue to do what she loves in high school and beyond. And this very special student is Eileen Cabellos. So thank you, Eileen, and congratulations. The second student is also a student of the year for 8th grade, and he loves to give back to his community. Before the COVID-19 quarantine, he and his partner were collaborating on authoring a children's book that they would take and read at Gower Elementary. He has both leadership and leadership skills and a kind heart, and I know he will go far with both in a medical career, and that is Axel Serrano. Thank you so much for all of your hard work as well, and congratulations.
Good evening. My name is Tisha Ludeman, and I have the pleasure of teaching 7th grade AVID at Brookhurst Junior High School. Tonight, I'd like to recognize the students I've selected as Outstanding AVID Students of the Year. The scholars I'm talking about this evening routinely go above and beyond, both inside and outside the classroom. They're the ones who take challenges head on. They're the kids who are looking for new opportunities to stretch and grow and learn from new experiences. They don't complain about hard work because they know that it makes them better. They're just the kind of students who end up at the top universities and become the leaders of the future. So for the 2019-2020 school year, I am proud to recognize Halima Asari, Angelina Blum, Eduardo Jose, Valeria Marquez, Nathan Moore, Cindy Ramirez Rodriguez, and Scarlett Valentin. Congratulations, and thanks for making it a great year.
Welcome, this is Mr. Canals, and I'm here to talk to you about the AVID 8th grade awards. We'd like to start off with the AVID Standout Award, which is going to Ruth Wynn. Ruth Wynn was picked 1 out of 60 students in Orange County. It's a top award. She's receiving a computer for her victory. Let me tell you a little bit about Ruth. In my 21 years at Brookhurst, I don't think I've come across a better student than her. And even her brother isn't as good of a student as Ruth is. And that's saying a lot because he's in medical school. Not only is Ruth an excellent student, but she's a terrific musician, and she's a great person, and she totally deserves this award. So Ruth, way to go, our AVID Standout of the Year. We also have a number of other students I'd like to recognize, and we're going to call these AVID Students of the Year, not the AVID Standout, AVID Students of the Year, who are also excellent students and deserve to be recognized in their own right. Our first student I'd like to recognize is Alyssa Lopez. Alyssa Lopez is not only a terrific student, but she has developed into an excellent speaker. And she tackles some of the toughest subjects you're ever gonna wanna hear. She's actually sparkled in competitions this year. She's a great student. Our next one is Kobe Canella, another excellent speaker who's developed from a pretty shy speaker to a really terrific speaker. And he always gives his best no matter what, especially if we can pry him away from those video games. Just kidding, Kobe. Our next AVID Student of the Year is Daryl Doe. Daryl, of course, is an excellent student who has transformed himself from a very shy speaker to a terrific speaker by sheer will and dedication. And it's truly been an honor to work with Daryl. Our next Student of the Year is Heejin Lim. Tireless, unflappable. Heejin has learned English in just 2 years and is now head of the debate team at Brookhurst. And she's a terrific speaker as well, really hard worker, highly deserving of this honor. And then our final AVID Student of the Year is Samantha Coronel. Samantha's a fantastic student with who has a terrific positive attitude and really has the ability to outwork everybody. And she's going to end up at the top of the mountain. And she can deliver a really good speech as well. I'd also like to recognize 2 students who gave outstanding soapbox speeches this year. The first one is Alex JHS. Alex is a truly uniquely gifted middle school student who has the polish of a politician in his delivery. If you've ever heard Alex speak, you're going to be amazed. He has some serious skills, and he amazes me every time he gives a speech. The other student is Helena Hernandez. Helena is also a very good speaker and actually got first place in the Orange County speech competition this year. And if you knew anything about her last year, you know she was terribly shy. So she's made a wonderful metamorphosis, and we're really pleased with the work that she's done. And she's impressed me, and that's hard to do. And now it's time for our 7th grade AVID Students of the Year. I call this the AVID Super Class because there's 30 students in there that are some of the very best students at Brookhurst Junior High. I picked 3 to honor today. The first one is Alyssa Munguia, a wonderful student who's intellectually curious and as hard a worker as they come. And she's developed into a very fine public speaker in her own right. The second one is Eileen Monterosa. Eileen is a talented writer and a critical thinker. And this young lady always has something very important to say in class, very insightful, a very astute young student. And then the last one is Trayvon Beduri. And Trayvon actually has a vocabulary that's better than mine, and I went to law school. He is a great critical thinker, and he can articulate himself like a clear spring flowing river. And Trayvon is an assiduous worker who handles the vicissitudes of school with aplomb, and he has the lexicon that's second to none. And I'm pretty sure only he and I know what I just said. Just kidding. But he's a terrific student too. Well, anyway, that's all of my awards for today. Congratulations to all the AVID Standout and the AVID Students of the Year in both 8th grade and 7th grade. This is Mr. Canales saying, see you next year.